1. Bamiyan Valley and the Buddhas of Bamiyan. Bamiyan Valley is the spiritual and historical heart of Afghanistan, nestled high in the central highlands. This dramatic valley is surrounded by rugged mountains, wide open skies, and fertile plains that feel timeless. Bamiyan was once a vital stop on the ancient Silk Road, linking east and west through trade, culture, and ideas. The site is world famous for the giant Buddha niches carved into the cliffside during the 6th century, although the statues were destroyed in 2001. Their empty alcoves remain powerful symbols of Afghanistan's lost heritage and enduring cultural memory. Surrounding the cliffs are ancient cave monasteries, some still decorated with remnants of early Buddhist frescoes, among the oldest oil paintings in the world. Beyond history, Bamiyan offers breathtaking natural beauty. Rolling green fields, crystal-clear rivers, and snow-capped peaks create a peaceful atmosphere rarely associated with Afghanistan. Nearby attractions like Band-e Amir make Bamiyan one of the most visually stunning and culturally significant regions in the country. 2. Band-e Amir National Park. Band-e Amir is Afghanistan's first national park, and one of the most extraordinary natural wonders in Central Asia. Located near Bamiyan, this series of 6 deep blue lakes is separated by natural travertine dams formed over thousands of years. The contrast between the intense turquoise water and the surrounding barren mountains feels almost unreal. Each lake has its own character, from calm and reflective pools to deeper waters that shift color depending on the sunlight. Local legends surround the lakes, adding a layer of mysticism to the landscape. The area is considered sacred by many Afghans, and visitors often describe a sense of serenity and awe. Band-e Amir represents Afghanistan's untouched natural beauty at its finest. It's a place where silence dominates, nature feels raw and pure, and the scenery rivals the world's most famous national parks. 3. Herat and the Great Mosque of Herat. Herat is one of Afghanistan's most historically refined cities, often compared to Samarkand or Isfahan for its artistic legacy. Situated near the Iranian border, Herat flourished for centuries as a major center of Persian culture, poetry, science, and Islamic scholarship. At its height, the city was a jewel of the Timurid Empire, attracting artists, architects, philosophers, and theologians from across the Islamic world. The centerpiece of Herat is the Great Mosque of Herat, also known as the Friday Mosque. Originally built in the 12th century and expanded over generations, it is an architectural masterpiece defined by its vast courtyards, towering avans, and mesmerizing blue tillwork. Every surface seems alive with geometric patterns, floral motifs, and Quranic inscriptions, reflecting a level of craftsmanship that speaks to a golden age of Islamic art. As the sun moves across the sky, the mosque's colors shift from deep cobalt to turquoise and gold, creating a living canvas of light and shadow. Beyond the mosque, Herat's historic districts are filled with old madrasas, caravanserai, and remnants of ancient city walls. The citadel of Herat, rising above the city, offers panoramic views and a tangible sense of the city's strategic importance through the ages. Herat is not just a place of monuments, it is a city of memory, culture, and intellectual heritage, representing Afghanistan's deep ties to Persian civilization. 4. Minaret of Jam. The Minaret of Jam is one of the most extraordinary and mysterious monuments in the Islamic world. Hidden deep within a remote mountain valley, far from major cities or roads, the minaret rises unexpectedly from the landscape like a relic from a forgotten empire. Built in the 12th century during the height of the Grid Empire, the minaret stands approximately 65 meters tall and is constructed entirely of baked brick. Its surface is covered in intricate geometric patterns, Quranic verses written in Kufic script, and decorative bands that spiral upward with mathematical precision. The level of detail is astonishing, especially considering the era and the isolation of the location. The minaret stands at the confluence of 2 rivers, surrounded by steep mountains that amplify its sense of solitude. No large city remains nearby, leading historians to believe it once marked the heart of a lost capital. Over centuries, floods, earthquakes, and erosion have threatened the structure, yet it still stands, fragile, elegant, and defiant. Visiting the Minaret of Jam feels like discovering a secret of human history. It represents Afghanistan's forgotten greatness and the incredible artistic achievements of medieval Islamic civilization. 5. Kabul, the capital city. Kabul is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in Central Asia, with a history stretching back more than 3,500 years. Located in a narrow valley surrounded by rugged mountains, the city has long served as a crossroads between South Asia, Central Asia, and the Middle East. Despite decades of hardship, Kabul remains the cultural and political heart of Afghanistan. The city's layered history is visible everywhere, from ancient ruins to Mughal gardens, Soviet-era buildings, and bustling modern neighborhoods. Babur's Gardens, resting place of the Mughal Emperor Babur, offer a peaceful escape with terraced greenery and views over the city. The National Museum of Afghanistan preserves artifacts from Afghanistan's Buddhist, Greek, Islamic, and pre-Islamic past, highlighting the country's role as a meeting point of civilizations. Kabul's old bazaars pulse with life, color, and sound, reflecting the resilience and creativity of its people. Kabul is not defined by a single monument. It is defined by survival, continuity, and human endurance, a city that has been destroyed and rebuilt countless times, yet never erased. 6. Panjshir Valley. The Panjshir Valley is one of Afghanistan's most breathtaking natural landscapes. Carved by the Panjshir River, the valley stretches north of Kabul and is framed by towering cliffs, snow-covered peaks, and fertile green terraces that contrast sharply with the surrounding mountains. Often called the Valley of Five Lions, Panjshir is known for its natural beauty, as well as its strong sense of identity and independence. Villages cling to the mountainsides, connected by narrow roads and footpaths, while orchards, fields, and rivers bring life to the rugged terrain. The valley has immense historical significance, closely associated with Ahmad Shah Massoud, whose legacy continues to shape the region's identity. Yet beyond politics and history, Panjshir feels serene and timeless. The sound of flowing water, wind through the mountains, and distant calls from villages create a peaceful atmosphere rarely found elsewhere. Panjshir represents Afghanistan's harmony between nature and human resilience, powerful, quiet, and unforgettable. 7. Mazar-e Sharif and the Blue Mosque. Mazar-e Sharif is one of Afghanistan's most visually stunning and spiritually important cities. At its heart stands the shrine of Hazrat Ali, widely known as the Blue Mosque, one of the most beautiful Islamic monuments in the region. The shrine is covered entirely in radiant blue tiles, adorned with intricate floral and geometric designs that shimmer under sunlight. The vast courtyard is often filled with white doves, symbolizing peace and purity, creating an atmosphere of calm and reverence. Mazar-e Sharif is also a cultural center, especially during Nowruz, the Persian New Year, when thousands gather to celebrate with music, ceremonies, and traditional rituals. The city streets are lively, its bazaars colorful, and its people known for warmth and hospitality. Mazar represents a softer, spiritual face of Afghanistan, a place of faith, beauty, and cultural continuity. 8. Ghazni, City of Minarets. Ghazni was once one of the most powerful cities in the Islamic world, and the capital of the Ghaznavid Empire. From here, rulers governed vast territories stretching into South Asia, turning Ghazni into a center of learning, art, and military power. Today, the city's most iconic landmarks are the minarets of Ghazni, rising from the plains as silent witnesses to the city's former glory. Decorated with intricate brickwork and Arabic inscriptions, the minarets display remarkable craftsmanship from the 12th century. Scattered throughout the region are mausoleums, ruins, and archaeological remains that hint at a once thriving metropolis filled with scholars, poets, and artisans. Though much has been lost to time, Ghazni remains a symbol of Afghanistan's medieval influence and historical depth. 9. Balkh, the Mother of Cities. Balkh is one of the oldest cities in human history, earning the title, Mother of Cities. Located near Mazar-e Sharif, Balkh was once a major center of Zoroastrianism, Buddhism, and later Islam, long before many famous world cities existed. The ancient city is now a vast archaeological landscape, crumbling walls, ruined gates, forgotten mosques, and silent shrines scattered across open plains. Balkh is also closely associated with the poet Jalal ad-Din Rumi, whose teachings continue to influence global philosophy and spirituality. Walking through Balkh feels like walking through layers of civilization. Few places on earth offer such a profound sense of historical continuity, where thousands of years of human belief, culture, and ambition converge. 10. Wakhan Corridor. The Wakhan Corridor is one of the most remote and awe-inspiring regions on the planet. This narrow strip of land stretches between the Pamir and Hindu Kush mountain ranges, connecting Afghanistan to China and separating Pakistan from Tajikistan. The landscape is vast and untouched, high-altitude plateaus, glaciers, snow-capped peaks, and endless skies. The region is home to Wakhi and Kyrgyz communities, who live semi-nomadic lives, herding livestock and preserving ancient traditions in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Life in Wakhan follows the rhythm of nature, largely unchanged for centuries. Roads are few, modern infrastructure is minimal, and silence dominates the landscape. Wakhan is not just a destination, it is an experience of isolation, purity, and raw natural power. Time moves slowly here, measured by the seasons, the movement of herds, and the shifting light over the mountains. Communities survive through resilience, tradition, and a deep connection to the land they inhabit. In Wakhan, humanity exists at the edge of the world, where nature sets the rules and history feels alive in every breath of wind. It represents the extreme edge of Afghanistan, where geography, history, and humanity meet in their most elemental form.